Okay, so please introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm the hospital refugee, a reject. I'm not sure. How you doing? Comic Book Novice meets Comic Book Expert. Mike Carbonaro, Big Apple Conventions, promoter of the Big Apple Convention. Hi, Belkis.
Hi, how are you?
Very good, thank you.
You look all happy today.
Well, yes, there's a good. I'm happy along with a couple of thousand other people that are in the room.
Oh yeah, it's actually been very good. A lot of different people. So tell us about today.
Tell us about today. The reason I'm so happy, as you say. Okay, we're here at the Big Apple Comic Book Art and Toy Convention in Manhattan, across from Madison Square Garden, 33rd Street, 7th Avenue, all that good stuff. But it's really a beautiful summer day, and we have an awesome array of guests and celebrities and fans and artists and writers and creators and panels and superheroes and super things going on and events and Big Apple conventions. This is our 10th year going into 11. So what did they say? If you've been doing something right for 10 years in New York and you're still doing it, you got to be doing something right.
That's the saying.
So you've seen the excitement and the fun going on?
Seen the excitement. It's been very enthusiastic today. So you must be very happy about that for sure.
Sure, it's great. It makes me think back, like, you know, every once in a while you get melancholy, or you start to remember, the original Big Apple convention, how this kind of started. Personally, I always like producing things and putting something together, actually watching something come from nothing. I guess it's the same as an artist. You see a blank piece of paper, and the next thing you know, there's Superman fighting Batman or something. But you know, I'll look at a space or a place and see nothing there and go, oh, I can put something, I can make a convention, I can throw something there. It means bringing these people together. Big Apple Convention started. Accident of birth, the true meaning of the word, accident of birth. There was a show going on, this was many years ago. A man named Fred Greenberg used to run the comic shows in New York, and it was at the New York Coliseum, which is now torn down. It's the Jazz, Lincoln Center Jazz. There was a show, and it's 2 days before the show. All these people are coming. Stan Lee's on an airplane, and the dealers are coming from every nook and cranny of the United States, and artists are here. They're all outside, gathered around. It's 12 o'clock on a Wednesday afternoon, sometime in April 1996, and there's a buzz. There's no show. What's going on? People are talking, like, you know, what's happening? So we go up. I go to the promoter, Fred, and I say, what's going on? He says, no, I don't know what exactly happened, or who didn't approve this or that, or who didn't talk Italian to the right person, or whatever it was, so to speak. But the Big Apple, that convention was not held. So myself and my friend Vincent Zorzolo and another Vinny Guiducci, 3 Italians, so to speak, we all got together and we said we have to do something. So we found this space. Literally, we had ran around the city for hours. There was nothing available. We found this space. It was this church spire, literally sticking out. You could almost see it from where the Coliseum was. It was the St. Paul the Apostle Church. They had this incredible basement. And I walked in, found the person in charge, and I said, is it available? As I remember him saying to me, you were like a whiz. You threw the money on the table, ran out, and said, I'll be back. Something to that effect. But nevertheless, that Saturday, after 3 days of promoting, running around in the snow, on the internet, giving out flyers, we ran a free admission comic book convention. We had no idea what would happen. We had people lined up around the block. We opened the doors, it was whoosh, just like in the comics, W-O-O-S-H, right? Whoosh. It was amazing. The people just flowed through. We became the superheroes of the day, saved the convention, you know, blah, 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 saved the day. Okay, accident of birth, right? We had no idea what was going to happen or how it was going to be. But there it is, Big Apple Conventions was born. And Vinny has been buying and selling comic books with Metropolis, and my other friend Vinny is selling lumber in Home Depot, and I'm still promoting Big Apple conventions. Maybe that's why I'm so happy, because I've finally gotten to the point where whatever it is that goes on, all the crazy things that happen, the good and the bad and all that, I'm at a point where, all right, it's all going to be good, and I'll probably be here for the next 10 years, no matter what. So thank you very much for talking to me about this and letting us know. This will be on all day tomorrow. And, okay, you wanted to ask me about the guests, I heard you say?
Go ahead.
Let's see, we've got Roddy Piper. Okay, we've got David Faustino, who is Bud from Married with Children. Gary Lewis and the Playboys, This Diamond Ring, you know, one of those old songs. Actually, he's got a CD upstairs, and there were 12 songs that he sang that were on the charts during the 60s. Pretty amazing. That's actually Jerry Lewis's son, Gary Lewis. We also have another Lewis, no relation. Lots of Lewises. That's too many L's, right? Okay. Lots of Lewises in town. Mally Lewis, Shari Lewis's daughter, and she's doing a puppet show at 12 o'clock. Bring the kids, bring the family, roll them in, do whatever you want. It's free admission for kids under 12. Just bring them down, they'll love it. Shari Lewis, and so she's Lamb Chop's mother-in-law, daughter, uncle, I don't know, but that's who it is. Comic Book World, we've got amazing bunch of talent. Michael Clark, Ernie Chan, just an amazing amount. Paul Galassi is here. Just being in New York alone, there's hundreds of comic artists that are just naturally here working in the comic companies, and therein lies the Big Apple Comic Book Convention. It's all part of the menagerie that's New York City. So bigapplecon.com is the website, bigapplecon.com. And that's about it for now.
Great, thank you so much. I just wanted to add that it's such an enthusiastic feeling upstairs, so positive. So I want to thank you for making it all possible for the past 10 years. It's actually my first show, and I think it's great. I love it.
Oh, far out.
Yeah.
Far out. Okay, we'd love to introduce you to the world of comics.
All right. Thank you so much, Michael.
It's kind of addictive in a strange way. It's a healthy addiction.
Yes.
But it gets on, you know, because fantasy is interesting. A friend of mine said to me that fantasy is a way to reinvent reality. You know, and sometimes I think you just get lost in the fantasy, but it's not just that. You follow fantasy with a positive, forward approach to things, and you can continue that in your normal day-to-day world. If that makes any sense, come on down and get involved. So there you go. Thanks, too, for coming down. We love you guys being here. We love doing talks on the radio, and that's enough for me. And cheers. Peace and goodwill.